Hey everyone, my name is Keon and I'm a certified personal trainer and group fitness instructor at Shreds Gym in Ladera Ranch, California. And today I'm going to be taking you through another core strengthening workout. Okay, I have a few more advanced exercises than the ones I went over with you last time to show you today. If you felt like those exercises you've either been working on them and you're getting stronger and want to progress, or you felt like those were too easy for you. Hopefully this video will be more beneficial to you. I'll take you through a couple of exercises, not too many, just a few exercises that I like to do in particular to really strengthen and stabilize my own core. And then hopefully you guys will get some sort of benefit from it. Okay. Like always, I recommend that you do these exercises along with me. And with that said, let's get right into it. So I'm going to turn this down. We're going to get on the ground. I'm going to push this chair out of the way. Okay. And we are going to do some classic core strengthening exercises. We're going to do planks, side planks, and then another sort of plank variation, not really a plank, but it's kind of similar in terms of its effects. But I'm sure most of you have either heard of a plank, done a plank, or seen a plank before. So we're just going to get started off with that. We're going to do 3 sets of planks, okay? I'm going to time this. We're going to do it for 30 seconds. If you can do it for more than 30 seconds, I recommend that you do so. If you can't do it for 30 seconds, go for as long as you can until you can't hold it anymore. So if that means 20 seconds and then you fall down and you drop, that's okay. If that means 29 seconds and you drop, that's okay. I want you to try and hit 30 seconds, but just go for as long as you can. And like I said, you're more than welcome to go longer. If you're able to go for more than a minute, then this exercise might be too easy for you. You might need something more challenging. But let's go ahead and get into it. Okay. We're going to start off with a normal plank. I have my phone here so I can time it. We're going to go 30 seconds. I'm going to do it with me. Okay, so I'm going to go over a quick little form with you. So it's going to be hard for me to see. Okay. When you get into your plank position, you're going to get on your elbows, okay? And then you're going to go onto your feet. All right, from here, you're going to push your shoulders back, like as if someone had their hand on your back and you're trying to push your back kind of against it, okay? So that'll kind of hopefully prevent this kind of dropping here, all right? So, and at the same time, you're going to brace your core like we learned last time by getting that breath of air in and really flexing your abs, pulling your rib cage down like this motion that I'm doing here. Really engage those abs. And then we're also going to squeeze our glutes. So when it all comes together, it looks something kind of like this, right? Everyone's going to look different depending on your body makeup and whatnot. But we're going to hold this position, okay? Flexing our abs, pushing our shoulders back, squeezing our glutes. I don't want you to sag like this. So really tuck everything in, okay? And we're gonna hold that position for 30 seconds, or like I said, as long as you can. So everybody ready? Okay, we're gonna get into it. Let's begin. Core tight, squeeze your butt cheeks. Your feet can be either together or apart. I like them a little bit apart. It allows me to engage my glutes a little bit more. All right, 15 more seconds. Keep holding. Good job, guys. 10 more seconds. And then 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. That was a 30-second plank, okay? We're going to take a little break and then do a couple more. Like I said, if your back isn't completely straight, that's okay in some regards. I would prefer that your lower back isn't arching. In terms of the upper back, I know everyone has different body makeups. Like I said, mine isn't perfectly straight. But what I really care about is how you're bracing and how you're squeezing your glutes, okay? So that's the important part to me. If this is too difficult for you, okay, we can go a plank on your hands and knees. And I want you, if you're gonna do so, to get your knees a bit farther back. I don't want them too up close to where you're kind of like at an angle here. Okay, so get them farther back so that you can at least maintain a kind of neutral body position. All right, but we're gonna go for another 30 seconds here and let's begin. Okay, ready, up, brace your core, squeeze your glutes, kind of push that back up. Okay. All right, 15 more seconds. Keep going. Brace, brace, brace. 10 more seconds. Squeeze those glutes. Don't forget that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and drop. All right. So for the sake of time for this video, I'm only going to do 2. I might have said 3 sets at the beginning, but I'm just going to stick to 2. If you want to do more, you can always do that. You could rewind the video and do them again with me to get 3 or 4 in. More isn't always better, but in this case, I think if you do 3 or 4, that should be fine. Okay, so that is a plank. Quick little progression of a plank. If you would like, if that plank is too easy for you, and like I said, you can go for a full minute, what you can do is a single leg plank. Okay, get into your plank position here, core tight, squeezing your glutes. You just lift one leg off the ground and you hold that position. Or alternately, you can lift the other leg off. And that forces your core to work a lot more. Okay, so a lot tougher on your core. All right, so that's a plank. Like I said, hold it until you can't anymore. If you can go for more than a minute, it's probably time to move on to a different exercise. All right. Okay. Next exercise we're going to do is a side plank. So a side plank is a lot tougher, in my opinion, than a normal plank. And you're going to get on your side. You're going to get on your forearm again. Okay. And then from here, you have a few options of what to do with your feet. You can either stack them one on top of the other, like so. See how my feet are stacked one on top of the other? That's kind of how I prefer to do it. You can also stack one foot behind. Doesn't really matter how you do it. Find what's comfortable for you. Like I said, I prefer one on top of the other. From here, you kind of lift your feet off the ground, and you want to make sure you're not kind of falling forward. You want to open up that chest, okay, and really feel it all along here. I like to put my hand on my side. Some people like sticking their hand in the air. Whatever you do, as long as you keep that hip up, don't let it drop, okay? So we are going to do that. If that is too tough for you, you can drop to your knees and do a side plank like that, okay? All right. You can do a side plank just like that. All right, we are going to do this for roughly 30 seconds. We'll see how long. Okay, you guys ready? 3, 2, 1. All right. Make sure we don't let that hip drop. You see yourself going like that. Make sure you force yourself back up. Open up that chest. Keep it up, guys. It'll work 15 more seconds. And even these pretty basic exercises are even tough for me because I don't work on them nearly as much as I should. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, drop. Okay. Now we're going to do the other side. All right. Okay. Everybody ready? Okay. You can, obviously you could just have switched over so that your head would be facing the same, down the same way. But for the sake of this, since I want to be facing the camera, I completely switched around. Now you're going to go for our other side in 3, 2, 1, go. All right. Get that hip up. All right. Open up that chest. Good job. 20 more seconds. If you can hold it longer than 30, go ahead and do so. If you can't, it's not a problem. Don't worry about it. You'll get there. Keep working on it. 5 more seconds. See, this is even tough for me, so don't worry if it's tough for you. 3, 2, 1, drop. Okay. All right, now we're gonna take a little break. All right, rest a bit, and we're gonna go for another set on both sides. See, now I'm sweating, so these are hard exercises. They're but they're really good for you, okay? All right, we're gonna go for another set of 30 seconds, roughly. Okay, and right now I'm gonna show you another progression of this exercise. So if and when a side plank, a normal one becomes too easy for you, all right, you can do a different variation where you go up, all right, and then you stick one leg in the air. This is called like a star side plank sometimes, or a side plank with hip abduction, all right? Makes it a lot more difficult, a lot more challenging on the stability of your core. And it's a great way to make it a little bit harder, but we're gonna stick with the normal variation for now. All right, so I'm just giving that option for you if you wanna do it. All right, everybody ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. Up. Make sure you open up that chest. Really feel it all along here. Okay, make sure that hip stays up. Don't let it drop. Keep it up. 15 more seconds. Keep it going. 10 more seconds. You got this. And in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and drop. Okay. All right, guys. I'm going to switch over. Do it one more time on this side, and we're going to move on to our final exercise. Okay. Everybody ready? 3, 2, 1, and go. All right. Brace that core. Open up that chest. Make sure you're not falling forward. Keep that hip up. 15 more seconds. Like I said, if it's too easy for you, toss that leg in the air, but you don't need to. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and drop. All right, good job, guys. That's a pretty tough exercise, okay? So don't worry if you can't quite get the hang of it. Like I said, you can always do it on your knees, okay? There's no shame in it. All right, now we're gonna do one final exercise. It's called a bird dog, okay? So what I want you to get on all fours, okay? Just like this. You can do it on your palms. I like to do it on my knuckles just because it's easier on my wrist, okay? And then from here, for a bird dog, what we do is we extend one arm and then kick out our opposite leg. So I'll go right arm, left leg to start. I'm bracing my core, sucking that in, pulling that ribcage down, squeezing my glutes. And from here, stick one arm out, the other leg back. Okay? And then we switch. All right? Just like that. Making sure you're keeping that core engaged, you're squeezing your glutes the whole time. Okay? Eventually, I'd like for you to reach a point where you can stick it out and hold it for up to 10 seconds. And then even bring it in and touch your elbow to your knee or your hand to your knee. But we're gonna hold off on that for today. And what we're gonna do is we're just gonna kick it out, hold for about a second, and then bring it back in and switch, okay? So let's do it. Everybody ready? Now, let's begin. All right, brace your core, squeeze your glutes, kick your butt and your arm and your leg out. 1 second, back in. We're gonna do 2 sets of 20. All right. That's 3, 4. Good job, guys. Make sure you're bracing your core. 6, 7. A little bit of rounding is okay, but I don't want too much. 9, 10. You need to do this in front of a mirror to correct yourself. It's a good idea to do so. That's 13. Hold for a second. 16. Really squeeze your fist, squeeze your hand when you bring it up there. 18. 19. And 20. Okay. Wow, that's pretty challenging. I'm sweating a bit. Okay. All right, let's take a quick rest. Then we're gonna do 20 more, and that'll be it for today. Okay, so if you need water, go ahead and grab some right now. If you need to fan yourself off, you can go ahead and do so. But if not, let's get right back into it after a quick break. All right. Okay. Everybody ready? Get some air into that belly, brace your core, squeeze your glutes, stick your leg out. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 second, brace, squeeze your glutes. 8, I want that leg to be up. Try to keep it in level with your arm. 10 down, 10 more to go. Let's go, keep going, guys. That's 14. That's 15. That's 16. That's 17. 18. 19. And 20. All right, go ahead and take a break, guys. Good job. You made it. Okay, so those are the 3 exercises I wanted to show you today. I know it's not a lot, but I think those are 3 really good ones for you to work on your core stability, strengthen that core and the surrounding muscles, and take some pressure off your back if you're dealing with some back issues, low back in particular. Now, one thing I wanted to talk to you guys about is toning your abs. So a lot of people have asked me, like, what exercises can I do to slim down on my stomach area and have my 6-pack abs show. And to tell you the truth, there's no real special exercise that you're going to do. These exercises, crunches, sit-ups, all those different types of exercises you might see people doing at a gym, none of those in particular are going to make your 6-pack show per se. So it's a myth that you're able to really spot reduce fat. So just because you work out a certain area does not mean you're going to take fat off of that area, right? So if you do a lot of bicep curls or a lot of overhead tricep extension or something like that, you're not going to take any fat away from here. It's not going to make the fat on under your arm hang any less. What you're going to do is build muscle, and then that might eventually fill that skin, or you might just lose weight in general, and that might help. But these exercises aren't going to do that in particular, right? So overall, if you want to lose that stubborn fat on your midsection area or wherever it may be, what you need to do is you need to reduce your calorie intake. You need to eat less food, and working out is going to help, because it's going to help you burn calories. It's going to help you build that muscle that you want to be shown, right? But at the end of the day, if you don't reduce your body fat percentage through your eating habits and the amount of calories you burn per day, you can work out as much as you want, but that 6-pack is not really going to show, or any muscle isn't going to really show, regardless of where it is, unless you're just genetically gifted like that. And some people are. So the main takeaway is these exercises are here to help you build your stability, help you build control of your core, help you just be a stronger person and go about your daily activities in life with more efficiency, right? But if you want to burn that fat, you just have to burn overall your body fat percentage. You need to decrease it, and you do that through your diet, really. So there's nothing really special there, just eating less calories than you burn, right? So I know that's not the answer a lot of people want to hear, but that's the reality of things. So I hope that helps. I hope these exercises suit you well. I hope that you make use of the regressions and the progressions wherever you find that you need them. And I hope you enjoy. Thank you for watching, and take care. Bye.